Reed now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready!
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Set, ready. 45, set.
Second down pass play coming. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Buccaneers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. First and 10 from the 43. Putting a receiver in motion. Off the play fake, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Defense sent him packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with second down. From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of third down. And goes to the hurry up here.
Also a yard on the play. And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. Sends this to the end zone. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up first and 10.
Ready, ready. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Now we're on the counter. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Fury, yellow. Light blue. Needle blue.
Here he goes, third and long. incomplete left side. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long.
It's now 4th down.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. J.K. Scott will kick it away. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he will have this to up around about the 15-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Running left with Bigsby. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. They've got a man in motion. They run it again with Bigsby. They're working a couple yards past the line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. They get 22 out of that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. The Buccaneers leading so far. We'll be back to Baltimore in just a bit. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Handoff here for Bigsby. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Williams off the play fake. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's looking deep once again. This is brought in at the 50. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 20-zip lead. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21.
Ravens nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. Black 52, red, cycle. Hut.
Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jimmy Horn Jr. there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
25-yard line.
Drill green. Set, hut. Yellow, 22. Set.
Throwing from the gun here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Here we go. Here, set.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Downfield to DK. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
The play clock runs out, so this will be a delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. 1st down, play action. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that is Cox. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start to fight back with their first points of this game.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. In motion, the tight end over. Williams on 1st down. And this one is launched downfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21.
Ravens 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
45, right, steal, check, steal. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Ready, black shot. 10 black. Red, yellow. Hut, hut.
3rd down from the gun. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Buccaneers take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On play action, Williams. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
So when we come back, it'll be 3rd and 7. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More of the NFL on EA Sports coming up. Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And the Bucs have the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Give up the gut to Bigsby. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, Williams. He finds Neighbors right side. And this one does not go far.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers continue piling on to this lead.
Ravens 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Slide through.
Looking to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
3-3. Strike. Here we go. Ready.
They'll come out throwing. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Claws red. Here we go. Here we go. Big smash. Red. Ready.
Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets some space around midfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Pass play now. On the move, headed right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. Caught just shy of the goal line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
34 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
60, 22 needle. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returnable from the 2.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Along the right sideline, there's space. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again.
42. Ravens 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Throw left side, complete. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Let's go. Red 45. White. Set. Go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready. Set.
He'll look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Slide blue. 10 black. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Got TK, complete. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
It's a gain of 21
That chunk
yards.
worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ultra. Go ultra. Come on. Set. Jump 50. Green.
Sticking to the air here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Blue 30. Drill green. Set.
Throwing again on 2nd. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Set. Yellow 43. Black shot. White, white, red, cycle. Black ultra. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Ready, set.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth.
Blaster, 6. Ready?
They're going to try and throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Carry here for Bigsby. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Off the play fake, Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Now it's Bigsby. And call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Bronk. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third and long. They're going to throw. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Hits him on the out route. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Buccaneer football, and this could be over quickly. This lead huge entering the 4th. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Here's Williams again. That one connects. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers continue piling it on here in the 4th. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers continue adding to that lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
17-yard line.
On the double.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready. Green, yellow, 22. Set, go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jimmy Horn Jr., the intended target. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Yellow.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Again, right side, here's Bigsby. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Again, it's Bigsby. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. That one is caught. Horton has it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
On the give, it's Bigsby. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Bigsby again. And he's not going to be denied a 2nd time. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Butker with the extra point. And the Buccaneers tack on 7 more to their lead.
56. Ravens 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Tataroa McMillan he was looking for. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Here we go. Here we go. Black ball smash. Red. Hut, hut.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. First call here coming from the shotgun. Going with Bixby here. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Motioning the tight end left. Working from the gun, Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Buccaneers close to a 16th win to end the regular season. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Williams to throw on 3rd. He set up the screen to Neighbors. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll run this with Bixby. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Give him 5 yards on 2nd and goal. They're going to be 5 yards out on 3rd.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Buccaneers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
63, Ravens 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Jukes away from 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Right, white. Green jack. Light blue. Hut.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. Well, we talked about